Good morning, cadets. Today we have a grammar session. The topic is degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison are used when we compare one person or one thing with another. Degrees of comparison words may be adjective or adverbs that describe verbs. Adjectives that describe nouns or adverbs that describe verbs. There are three degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, superlative. Positive degree: pretty, small, green, smelly. Some more examples: big, friendly, spotted, smelly. Dangerous, terrifying, proud, graceful. Comparative degree. Comparative degree is used to compare only two things. The bee is smaller than the bird. The butterfly is prettier than the worm. The ant is slower than the cockroach. Next we have the superlative degree. Superlative degree is used to compare three or more objects, people or places. The ladybug is cuter than the fly, but the grasshopper is the cutest of all them. The worm is faster than the snail, but the spider is the fastest of them all. The yellow butterfly is prettier than the blue butterfly, but the pink butterfly is the prettiest of them all. Rule number 1. Add R and ST to the words that end in E. Safe, safer, safest. Wide, wider, widest. Tame, tamer, tamest. So in comparative degree we add R and in superlative we add ST if the word ends in E. So large is positive degree, larger comparative degree, largest superlative degree. Tame positive degree, tamer comparative degree, tamest superlative degree. Rule number 2. If the word ends in Y, we have to change Y to I and then add ER or EST. Tidy, tidier, tidiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Lucky, luckier, luckiest. Heavy, Positive degree, heavier. Comparative degree, heaviest. Superlative degree. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. Dirty comparative degree, dirtier comparative degree, dirty positive degree, dirtier comparative degree, dirtiest superlative degree. Easy, easier, easiest. Easy positive degree, easier comparative degree, easiest superlative degree. Rule number 3. When the word has a short sound, the last letter must be doubled when adding er or est. Examples: big, bigger, biggest; hot, hotter, hottest; sad, sadder, saddest. Big, bigger, biggest. Big is positive degree, bigger is comparative degree, biggest is superlative degree. Wet, wetter, wettest. Wet is positive degree, wetter is comparative degree, wettest is superlative degree. Rule number 4. When the word has one syllable and ends on two consonants, add er or est. Smart, smarter, smartest. Black, blacker, blackest. Cold, colder, coldest. Smart, smarter, smartest. Smart positive degree, smarter comparative degree, smartest superlative degree. Small, smaller, smallest. Small positive degree, smaller comparative degree, smallest superlative degree. Young, younger, youngest. Young positive degree, younger comparative degree, youngest superlative degree. Rule number 5. Some words do not follow the rules. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, the worst. Much, more, the most. Bad, worse, worst. Bad, positive degree. Worse, comparative degree. Worst, superlative degree. Good, better, best. Good, positive degree. Better, comparative degree. Best, superlative degree. Rule number 6. Words with 3 or more syllables get more and most before the word. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Interesting, more interesting, most interesting. expensive, more expensive, most expensive. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Expensive positive degree, more expensive comparative degree, the most expensive superlative degree. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Dangerous positive degree, more dangerous comparative degree, most dangerous superlative degree. So there are exceptions to the rule: good, better, bad, worse, many, much, more, little, few, less, far, farther, further. Now let's check your understanding. Cats are dash than mice. So than is there. It is a comparative degree. Answer will be bigger. Dogs are dash. Tame, tamer, tamest. So there is no comparison. It is the first degree, that is positive degree. Dogs are tame. Birds are cute. Bunnies are cuter. But cats are the dash pets. So there is comparison. Three are involved. So it is superlative degree. Answer is cutest. Butterflies are dash than grasshopper. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Two things are there. Comparative degree. Answer is prettier. Lions are dash than spiders. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. So comparison between lions and spiders. Answer is more dangerous. Yesterday was hot, but today is even dash. Yesterday and today comparison. So the answer is hotter. It is comparative degree. Please give me the dash apple. So superlative degree. The answer is the biggest apple. Ben is the dash boy that I have ever met. So many boys are compared. So it is superlative degree. The kindest. Today is dash than yesterday. Comparison. Today, yesterday. Answer is colder. Comparative degree. Jack is dash basketball player of the season. The best is the answer. Superlative degree. Let's have the recap. There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, superlative. Positive degree. We use the positive degree when we speak only about one person or thing. LeBron James is tall. The house is big. This flower is beautiful. Comparative degree. We use the comparative degree when we compare two persons or things with each other. Yao Ming is taller than LeBron James. This house is bigger than that one. She is nicer than him. Superlative degree. We use the superlative degree when we compare more than two persons or things with one another. It is the highest degree of the quality. Example: Peter is the smartest boy in class. Alice is the sweetest girl in the neighborhood. The blue whale is the largest of all animals. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives of one syllable. Adjectives of one syllable add er, est. Adjectives ending with e add only r and st. Some adjective double the final consonant. Small, smaller, smallest. Warm, warmer, warmest. Old, older, oldest. Nice, nicer, nicest. Big, bigger, biggest. Adjectives of two syllables. Some adjectives of two syllables add er and est. For adjectives ending in y, remove y and add ier and iest. Adjectives ending in full, less, ing, ed use more and most. Examples: narrow, narrower, narrowest. Happy, happier, happiest. Useful, more useful, most useful. Boring, more boring, most boring. Modern, more modern, more modern, most modern. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives of 3 or more syllables. Adjectives of 3 or more syllables use more or most. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Exciting, more exciting, most exciting. Irregular adjectives. Examples: good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, many. Comparative will be more, most. Far, comparative will be further or farther. And superlative, farthest. Late, later. Superlative, last, latest. Hope all of you have understood degrees of comparison.
Good morning to one and all, present over here. respected Asha ma'am, and all my dear friends. Today it's I, Cadet Tanmay Kumar, going to speak on the topic National Education Policy 2020. National Education Policy 2020 strikes a balance between the importance of economic prosperity through the development of knowledge economy and the social role of education. The purpose of education system is to develop good human beings capable of rational thought, action possessing compassion, courage, empathy and creative imagination with ethical moorings and values. For the better understanding, I have divided my topic into three subtopics. First one, sweeping changes in school education system, changes in the pattern of school education, major drawbacks of NEP. Sweeping changes in school education system. The first education system was based on the suggestions of D.S. Kothari Commission, which was formulated in the year 1968 and it was revised in the year 1986 and in 1992. In the 28 years since, the world has changed beyond recognition. The growth of technology, speedy travel and the knowledge revolution which demanded what to teach, and how to test. Changes in the pattern of school education. In school education, the policy focuses on overhauling the curriculum. Easier board exams, a reduction in syllabus to retain core essentials. In a significant shift from 1986 policy, which created 10+2 structure of schooling, the new NEP pictures for 5+3+3+4 design, corresponding to the age groups of 3 to 8, foundational stage, 8 to 11, preparatory, 11 to 14, middle, 14 to 18, secondary. This brings early childhood education under the ambit of formal schooling. In another major reform, the 4-year degree program proposed in new NEP, students can exit after 1 year with a certificate, after 2 years with a diploma, after 3 years with a bachelor's degree, and they can continue whenever they want to. Major drawbacks of NEP. Some critics of NEP have pointed out that the major issue is that the biggest gap of any proposal for the liberation of education from political control. Changes will be risky and expensive of comfort zones. But the alternate is to keep our antiquated system of education shackled in chains when the rest of the world gallops ahead. At last, in my conclusion, I would like to conclude that the NEP is a bold effort to provide framework for the sweeping changes in education system in the nation. The government has indicated 10-year period for the full implementation. The effort should be made to make it sooner. At last, I want to quote a thought for you all. An arrow can be shot only by pulling it backward. I repeat, an arrow can be shot only by pulling it backward. When life drags you backward with full difficulties and challenges, then it's going to land you something great. So, keep aiming and focus on your goal with full determination. Thank you.
Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. A very good morning to you all, respected Asha ma'am and all my dear friends. Today it's I, Cadet Tanmay from Mysore House, going to speak on the topic Learn, Unlearn and Relearn. Learn, unlearn and relearn are the three mantras for our survival in the future. As uncertainty has crept into the entire world of work and education, we are considering the necessity of taking a conscious decision and process of unlearning what we are habituated to and relearning to adapt to our new environment. Along with the use of digital platform in education, the characteristics of people, pursuit of knowledge, information and learning are also slowly beginning to change. The people of all ages are begun to explore the topics and subjects that were irrelevant for them before this pandemic. People are inclined to accept and practice the continuous learning. During the current lockdown period, there was a surge in attendance to online webinars, courses and competition programs in varied subjects. People are focused on knowing concepts and topics that were irrelevant for them before this pandemic. Classrooms lost its boundaries and entered into bedrooms, drawing rooms and traveling chambers of learners. All this indicates that changes are happening at a faster pace in the field of education, and all sectors of people are promoted to catch up with this trend. We hope and almost certain that COVID-19 pandemic will go, but some of the customs and practice that have emerged during this period will remain in our lives. Once it was said by famous sociologist and author, the Alvin Toffler, that the illiterate of 21st century will be not those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. This quote can no more be ignored, because the current situation is demanding from all of us to unlearn our old practices and learn new ways of life. There are three major critical elements to change our education system for the youth. First, technology. Second, sociology. And third, parenting features. If you look through the lens of triple learn paradigm, everything is not demolished due to a COVID-19 pandemic. It is an opportunity to learn new ways of things and unlearn old practices, whether it may be a business, education, industry, etc. This pandemic has pushed all the sectors and communities to the problem-solving mode. Hence, we should use this atmosphere positively. Lastly, I want to conclude my speech by quoting Albert Einstein. I am very thankful to those who said no to me, because of them I am doing it myself. Thank you.